I'm just gonna kind of commentate over the video and just tell you guys a little bit about kind of what each of these scenes was like. Now, this first one is it's AWOL, Sequisha, and we were. I don't remember at what stage of development this was, but we were kind of like, I think we were testing some of the loot placement and what it would be like in a real game situation where like we'd go around and try to find weapons and gear and then like get into combat, because we wanted to see what our like first impressions would be as a player. So
All right. So what's the ground rules for this?
I guess we'll try and stick to direct chat for pertinent stuff, just to give that element of the solo.
So AWOL is he's the creator of Epoch mod, did most of the coding, like a good majority of it. Sequisha, of course, most people know, right? But he did a lot of like models for the mod. He did animations, that sort of thing. Axel's he was like me, but he was more kind of like doing, I guess you could call him almost like a producer, right? But he was doing the same stuff I was doing, like testing, promoting. He was more like kind of producing, I guess you could say. Kiori, amazing artist as well. Smoker is friend of Sequisha's, who's a really good like FPS, like a really skilled FPS guy.
Not to say we can't use TeamSpeak, but just we're trying to immerse ourselves in the environment of a new player playing this thing.
Axel's did a lot of like the speaking on behalf of the mod and stuff like that, like the tweeting, social media, forums, all that stuff,
Right on.
So yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Ready?
I just don't want to minimize what Axel's did because it's more than just he was just really good at communicating with. Yeah, you could consider him a community man. They just really didn't have a role.
So,
You guys ready?
yeah, we're ready.
On 3. 1.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
Hey, faggot.
Oh man.
Kid.
Oh man.
What is he? Is he AFK and I think his mouse is spinning around? Here we go.
Here, I'll link this. I know it's like the playlist, but you guys can see the whole. You guys can see the whole playlist if you want.
Yeah.
Of like development videos and stuff. So we did an event for. I'll just stop. I'm gonna stop pausing the video. We did an event where AWOL. I'll just turn the volume down a little bit so I can talk.
Fuck! I just landed on top of one.
We did an event like once we got a few things into the mod where AWOL is just like shortly after Zeus was introduced to Arma 3, and AWOL just like spawned in a bunch of stuff, and we did like kind of like an impromptu like vehicle ramp thing because I'm always instigating the vehicle ramp stuff. Oh, absolutely, Boomba, absolutely, yeah. I mean, he got Epoch into the hands of a lot of people that maybe wouldn't have if not for him. So
Let's kill Orange.
oh, you mean videos like this for Arma 2? I mean, not really.
Huh?
What's the last two of Epoch? And the last
I mean,
two of
there's
DayZ?
a ton of highlights but there was, I don't know.
Oh, H1Z1?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Axel 2014.
Where did they get that? Yeah.
Not like behind the
Eyeball.
scenes.
Just
videos,
thought
I
of that
guess.
right now. I was like,
Well, that's-
H1Z, what? Epoch, H, DayZ, what is E? What?
If you hear AWOL, what he says here, he's like, this is around the time of like H1Z1 is maybe had been released at that point. He's like, yeah, they definitely played a bunch of Epoch,
Oh, you
Oh,
know
boy.
they fucking played Epoch.
Yeah,
it's
you
not
know
in
they-
a,
you know they
simulated
played
weapon
Epoch.
holder that does that. It's actually less of an issue than.
You know, I did videos showing.
I think should try to just escape.
I did videos like showing new features, but we didn't do any like kind of like blooper videos and shit like that. Here, we're testing out the sapper for one of the first times, and Sequisha just like spawns in a bunch of sappers in this night setting, and we're trying to like escape them.
Escape town and see who can survive it. All right.
So it's me, Sequisha, Fiori,
South of here, the road that leads south out of
and
town.
maybe
Wherever they
AWOL.
try and
I think just
there,
me.
I guess.
Yeah, I think AWOL, Sequisha,
Oh shit. Which way is
me,
south?
and Fiori. It's gonna get a little bit loud with the
I
explosions.
think it's
just,
this way
Oh
though.
god, this is a clusterfuck.
just be ready for
There's
it.
a lot here. Oh my god.
And it's pretty
Isn't
dark.
this atmospheric?
Jesus.
Oh, there's so many out there in the road.
They're just like chain reaction explosions.
No, we're gonna fucking make it, man. Gonna fucking pack up and chase me down the street here. I'm gonna try and get them to chain reaction, blow up on each other, but
And yeah, you have to keep in mind how early in development this kind of was.
I
So
think we're safe, Orange.
yeah. Should maybe try to. Need some more ammo? I'm good.
God, these guys are not stupid, are they?
good old Armor 3 explosions.
Run, Orange!
You never really understand how they work.
That was fucking close.
Like, why does one
the
explosion
building
not
and
kill me,
upstairs,
but
they
another
can
one
snipe
does?
down at 'em.
Yeah. Well, like, why did that one not kill me? But then
Oh my god.
the one later on,
Doors behind me and shit.
spoiler alert,
Oh,
one of them,
oh
one of them
shit.
kills me.
Ah.
Look at all those interaction
Oh,
options.
okay.
Oh my god, get upstairs.
One of the explosions that kills me is just like, how? How does it kill me? All the fucking explosions.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Is there one downstairs? I can hear it.
I've got some videos that I still
Sounded
have
like it,
that
yeah.
just weren't
I don't know,
anything
starts
that
falling.
I
Here we go.
put together.
Jesus.
Maybe I'll like look on my hard drive real quick after this and see if there's something I can
Oh, that one got me from
see.
downstairs?
How did that explosion kill me?
Watch out, through the door!
Oh. It's with me. What is this guy? They're just.
Daisy, yeah.
What's up, Sapper? He's chilling.
I mean, sometimes through the fucking around is where we would find where I would find bugs and like things because I'm just like just
You
just
guys
not
gonna drive
caring
cars through
and
the zapper?
just trying to have fun and like
Yep.
that's
I
where
think I can teleport myself there in the vehicle. Yeah, I'm there.
There's a way.
Dude, I got this.
there's a good
They can't
I was
fuck with
thinking
it.
there's a good example of that
Dude,
in this video.
hold on, I got you guys back. Oh shit!
Running into this like the sapper
Oh
heads
my god, no.
are objects that can like block you. Can block your little go-kart wheels.
This is so bad right now. Are they chasing him?
No, they don't chase it.
Obviously, this is after the go-kart DLC.
I could just drive right through him. What?
Oh, you're pushing one out of the way.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
I have to get off now.
Get out and set it up really quick and then go.
Oh no! 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 No!
I don't have any armor, so just wait for it. Wait for it.
Set my vehicle is flush.
Oh my god.
No! No! Jesus!
Oh, this is good.
Oh
The vehicle explosion is like what started the chaos. Like,
my
Those fucking
It was quite a scene.
Oh my god.
I'm glad I didn't just die, so I was able to see all that. You know, the Sapper just... I feel like the Sapper was one of the things people liked and didn't like about Epoch, you know? It was very divisive. There wasn't like the easy to kill enemy like a zombie, right? The Sapper was just... It was more hardcore. Because one of them could just fuck you up. I think it turned some people off. And it came to Epoch.
Smooth, man. and then I immediately broke the wheel.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I totally...
They blew up next to the car.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So
Demo.
Hang on, let
crazy.
me get a screenshot.
How we're gonna have-
So we had just gotten the like picture-in-picture stuff AWOL had put into the mod, so we were like gonna get a group
Do it.
Wait,
screenshot.
hold on. Get a screenshot.
Get in
So-
there.
Wait, what the fuck, man? I need it. Come on. Here I am.
got the,
There you go, get in the middle.
Get all the
Group
people.
screenshot of this.
Got the fucking the horseshoe haircut.
Need everybody in here. Come on.
the Stretch Armstrong shit.
Oh, get closer now. Hold on.
That's
I got it.
That's Smoker.
I got it without Stretch Armstrong in it too. So
Then Axel's is talking in
Oh!
Smoker.
Oh shit! No!
What the fuck?
No! Son of a bitch! Oh
And
my
at,
god!
and at this stage,
Dude, I went flying.
the sledgehammer was firing fish just to like show where the show where it actually was. Yeah. Oh man.
Holy shit!
AWOL and I convinced AWOL to have like a little race with me. So we did like an ATV
We'll
race,
see.
and we did like a Hemet race. And like the ATV race is like a separate video for some reason. I don't know why. But keep in mind that at the time, like when I was doing this video and I had been putting out other development videos, there was like a lot of demand and like interest in the mod. So like I thought it would be kind of cool at the time. Even now, it's like just like show that it's not all serious business. That we did have a lot of fun developing and like let people get a little feel for everyone's personalities and stuff like that. So a lot of fun. I mean, the Hammett race. It's just like there's a reason why I didn't make a whole video of that. It was just kind of boring. And
Hold on.
Oh no.
we found
Here, we'll hit it back.
No,
it
we're
back.
gonna hit it from right.
we
there.
found that if you use the sledgehammer on like
Ready? Go go go!
on some of the furniture and stuff, like this is the fridge, obviously, that it would push it around, you know,
Alright, oh,
with like the
perfect.
whatever the Armor 3 physics is called, right?
We're gonna have to arc it.
You know what we need is like some physics
So-
problems to help us.
So we're kind of doing
Alright.
doing some Armor 3 like soccer
Get closer.
with the sledgehammers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh!
It's always a confusion with the fucking
I mean, not really, but we were just
Alright, count that
we
shit
just
down.
decided to have a bit of fun.
Oh shit.
Actually, when it's coming off the track, it gets kind of weird.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Hang on, let me open the doors up.
Yeah. Wait.
Okay,
Oh,
more surface area. Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh shit.
Sequisha got absolutely wrecked.
Dude, it went so fast through me, my character couldn't even react. All three, like, be able to deflect it.
You guys ready?
Ready?
Ready for this shit? Let's go.
Yeah,
Hold on, hold
yeah.
on.
Show your worst.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that was
It's
bad.
kind of unpredictable what would
Okay,
happen.
You
hit
guys
it
ready
once,
for this?
ready?
Yeah. Go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Get fucked, kid.
AWOL is always the one that got
We
wrecked.
need to- we need to
I always felt bad. He just had the worst luck.
Quick when y'all hit it. I should Can it go through the
We're
wall?
gonna have to go around. No, we're gonna have to go around with it.
Jesus.
Oh,
What?
We could potentially, between us, get 12 hits on the thing.
To kill other players.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
You know, would work better.
I got videos of
Alright,
it sledgehammer
we all
and
stay on our
shit.
We can. We all have to stay on our side.
I think so.
Axel,
Go
Yeah.
get
run
on your
after it.
side.
You mean like when we did like the
You shoot it at us. We can
the
try to
little
defend it. in
Epoch
any way. We gotta,
celebration with,
it's
like, the
a free go. We all
arena,
gotta line up
bunch of
and
people
swing
showed
our
up.
sledges. Hope
Yeah.
for the best.
It's like,
I mean, I definitely have the highlight where Melly kills AWOL. Like it's Tac, Impulse, and I, and Melly,
Oh, we got it both hit
and
at the same
AWOL,
time.
and then
You
like
guys got like 3 hits on it.
it starts, and then Melly just like runs in a circle and turns around and wrecks AWOL and her teammate, which is so funny.
Who's grunting over there?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh
shit. No!
Totally knocked him down.
Who'd I knock out?
Foul ball.
This definitely was. Holy shit! There goes Kiori.
Oh, double hit.
Hey.
I got the multi-gun out, and that's just like healing players and stuff
They
like
were
that.
sliding to the side like the Temptations, boy.
Did you see the curve up? It like curved, man. It was like a heat seeker. That was a heat seeker.
That's a tree shaker.
So fun to be around these guys, man. Jeez.
Alright, hold on. Let me get the window ready. Okay,
He's tr-
I'm ready. I'm gonna count it down.
He's trying to like
When I
get
say
smashed
go,
with the
you gotta do.
sledgehammer
So 5,
as he's
4,
doing the
3,
gesture,
2,
the
1.
flipping off,
Oh, wait, hold on.
but they never got the timing right.
Closer. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh!
Too soon. You did it too soon.
Damn!
Are we gonna hit you while you? Oh, there you are. All right, get ready. Flip that bird. Hold on.
No! All your shit just got stuck in there.
Yeah. So
Is that like when people get hit
this
by
is-
a car and their shoes fall off?
Something like that.
when this is when the bed, like the furniture, had just gotten into the game, so we had like a bunch of it spawned in, like test the looting animation.
Oh, shit, you playing dirty?
This is an instance where me fucking around made me realize that
Locked your truck on the move. I'll stop.
made me realize that you could like lock and unlock vehicles on the move.
I locked it.
I locked AWOL's truck.
You were playing dirty, so I'm like, alright. I see you.
he looked out the window and locked my truck, guys.
I mean, I haven't
Drive
raised.
through the ATV.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive through that ATV.
Oh!
The thing with the locked vehicles in Arma 3 is that it turns them into these like indestructible objects.
I guess so.
So like that was like running into a brick
Can't you
wall
pop
basically.
your tire?
We had a tank for some reason. I don't know why. I don't remember why we had the tank. I think we were like trying to
See that?
kill all the sappers. We were trying to see how they would.
Fury, look at the ones next to the tank.
Oh yeah, one of the sappers. Oh, it's my camera's blocking it. One of the sapper here is the animation is playing like it's blowing up, but it's not. It's not like disposing. Oh, both of them are doing it. See, it kind of has that like the animation like its chest is about to explode, but then it never explodes. It just like gets down and gets back up. This is like when it was still kind of being
Really?
tested.
What?
I ain't
I didn't
flying.
change anything.
Dude, I'm just flying. I'm flying, man.
you tripping?
No, I'm recording it. I'm flying.
Yeah, the base pieces.
I'm really flying.
If you like,
I can't.
if you got underneath the base piece, you would just like lift off the ground. And I have more highlights on my stream from this too.
I knew I shouldn't
doing
eat that
this.
leftover pizza. Oh my god, dude! I'm fucking base jumping. What?
Got so high up in the
I'm
air.
so high.
The game thought I was, you know,
What'd you do?
jumping out of a plane.
I don't know, man. Wait for the stairs to come back down.
Oh,
They're coming.
yeah, you rode them up to the sky or something weird, huh?
Yeah, well, I had them
man.
too close to me, and when I started climbing, they just started climbing with me.
He boarded the car over here. Oh boy.
Oh shit, better heal up.
Is everybody here?
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Nope. Almost.
Oh.
Damn, he flipped the car in.
Where was that basketball court at? Mark it on the map.
At this point, we had devolved into just smashing everything with sledgehammers.
Why doesn't
and-
it do damage to it though? It just moves it.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll blow up anytime soon. I'm sure.
Yeah, right, Sequisha. The vehicles
do?
never fucking blow up in Arma 3.
Dash mod equals epoch and not dash mod equals
It's so
at epoch.
unsatisfying
Oh,
to not
why
get
didn't you just fucking do it manually then?
to not get vehicles to blow up.
Could I
It was-
never do that? I don't know.
A pretty good indicator to tell you what you got.
No, but I clicked on the config and it said it said epoch was enabled, like it because I had
Oh, yeah.
just
Gotcha.
dash epoch enabled.
Come on,
so
I
yeah.
just fucking got
Oh,
back.
I'm sorry, dude. I can't tell who's who.
Poor Axel.
Oh my god. Oh, oh my god! Dude, I hit it like 3 times. Hey, Smoker, come here. Oh, you see that fridge fly by? Smoker, fuck you, boy.
Dude, why'd you just stretch? Why'd you go full stretch Armstrong?
Get fucked.
That does not work properly.
Get fucked, dweeb.
Okay.
Here you go.
Dude,
Here, take
our
this sledge right
performance
here.
was pretty
Yeah,
good
I
at
like
that
this
point.
refrigerator. Watch it like.
So
He's
AWOL,
flying.
AWOL actually made a tool for himself because when we so this is an example of point of interest building. You know, this is actually part of that stadium thing that we were doing, the sledgehammer soccer, and this is part of that. It's like in a couple pieces, but this is like the press box or whatever. So with each of these buildings, we would go in and make a version of it where all the possible loop positions, like where the furniture will be placed. So there'd be like, you know, file cabinet in a corner. There would be a Pelican case possibly on a table or a shelf. You know, put a shelf somewhere, and it kind of, or a chair or a couch or something like that. All the possible loop positions. But when it came to stuff like this, so we'd spawn the building in, and we would manually place stuff, and then he would save the positions. Well, you spawn this in, and like this is how it spawns in. So he made a little tool so he could fly and get into the building. So that's what this is. Like he made a little tool so he could fly and get into the building so he could place the loot,
Go, do it.
which is pretty cool.
Flying.
I thought it was pretty badass that he did
Here, you
that.
want it? Here, take this sledge.
Pretty
right
simple,
here.
but it
Damn,
was.
I like this refrigerator. Watch it like.
He's flying. He's flying. There he goes.
Yeah. So he's able to fly into the
Yeah,
building and,
Get
and,
in there.
and place the loot.
I made it.
Go, do it.
So we're looking at the animation
Yeah, that's great.
for the bed for the first time.
Hey, spawn a whole bunch of them. I'm fucking not
Yeah,
getting
let's
my fill.
each be able to do one.
It seems like it's going.
That
much
might have
faster
been
than
the
it's supposed
first
to.
piece of furniture. Well, I guess like it was that in the wardrobe. Some of the first pieces of furniture that
I flipped your
yeah,
way,
Wait a
guys.
second, it's
that
not- it's not-
we were able to like look at in game.
Is it?
So
What do you mean?
Turned off yet.
it was pretty badass. I mean, the concept was to have something that made looting more immersive and like less of just like, oh, there's this shit spawned on the floor, you know, made it look like more natural, right? I think part of the motivation, and I'd have to talk to AWOL about this. I think this is true. Is like Arma 3, all the buildings just like didn't have any furniture in them, so they kind of solved that problem by making their own furniture that would seem somewhat like natural in the buildings. And then Sequisha, I think, had the idea for doing the animations and that, so it worked pretty well.
Doing his little headbang animation.
It's something that players might not even really appreciate. They're just like, well, yeah, obviously, that's that's what it is, right? Obviously, the furniture has animations to it. It's like, well, there was some work that went into that. Yeah, this sapper has that IED explosive in it or whatever attached to it. That's basically what this is. Some of the early testing with it. Sequisha actually spawned himself in as a sapper. He's occupying the sapper model here in this next clip.
Doing his little headbang animation.
What if that? Oh, yeah. The other one worked.
Apparently.
You just act natural now. Oh my God, I also like can't keep you if I'm like zoomed in. I can't like keep you in the frame to like try to shoot.
Zoom in on this guy's back. See what's going on there.
Oh yeah, he's been out in the sun a little bit. Maybe rolling around in the dirt.
I don't know what Sequisha's saying there.
Go and give me a whack with that sledgehammer.
You can't tell right now, but I'm saluting.
Dude, the smile. It's like, it's not supposed to be, but it's like a fucking curly mustache coming out the side.
The ragdolls are so funny.
He did like a look.
Is this the end of the video? We're coming up to the end of the video.
Yeah. Man. Man, I'm
stuck smiling on my screen.
Yeah. Dude, I'm getting 70 FPS in this fucking thing. Up to 100. What the hell? Oh,
That's part of smile on that face.
wait, okay, hold on.
My knee is sticking through my back.
Ooh. Talk dirty to me. Leave it. Ship it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. This is so
Oh, wait,
amusing.
no, I want to try this one thing. Let me pull my fucking weapon out.
Oh my God.
Do the fucking weird shit. Alright, somebody fire that shit off.
Oh.
This is going nuts.
Nice.
I think the best one,
Nice.
the best one is like at the end. Someone's like doing the like lay down pose where they're like laying down to the side and they fire it off and they're like stretching around the corner. Yeah, it's hard to
Wait,
put
there's
it,
the whole top torso?
it's hard to put into words how amused I was
but you
at
guys
that
are doing it wrong this time.
at that moment.
You gotta go iron sight and then hold alt and do it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me skip past that.
Like the fucking Three Stooges. Like,
Yeah, we were gonna like welcome Smoker to the server by like peeking around the corner, but he never actually figured out how to join before.
At the airport?
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look
Kinda.
at it right here.
Kinda.
like watch the one on the floor. I don't know who that is on the floor. Maybe that's Kiori, or is that Axel? Like laying on the floor, and then when they fire it off, it like stretches out to the side. Look at that.
Why is it?
That's great.
Oh my god.
You're gonna leave that, right?
That's
Yeah.
freaking amazing.
Yeah, I think something like that needs to be in the closed beta.
See, Sequisha's always been kind of a. He's always had a good sense of humor, and he kind of appreciated the the bugs that happened during testing. Didn't like freak him out. Everybody had a good time. All fun was had by everybody. Do I have... thought I saw something fun. Babyface? Alright. Oh shit, is this muted?
No, Jack, your chainsaw's still up here.
Okay, good.
Me and Tack
Error that
Impulse.
Buddha's getting this probably means he hasn't fully updated his client files. So that file definitely does exist.
Johnny, where are you? I want to
Sure
chop your
how.
face off and put it on my fireplace.
Alright, Melly's ready?
That's just weird.
I'm ready.
Oh man, Mr. Ender.
Okay.
Alright,
And
start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight.
Time to die.
There's AWOL. Here comes Melly.
Melly, help him out.
Hey!
You shot the wrong person, man. Oh my god.
Perfect. Melly just comes by. It just wrecks AWOL.
Come on, Melly, help him out.
Hey!
You shot the wrong person, man. Oh my god.
Perfect. Thank you.
Run, Belly, run!
Not that way.
Run!
Oh my god.
Anybody got a bandage?
Whoops! Yeah, come to
Yeah,
me.
come to the smuggler over here.
Oh no.
Doing friendly dance.
Was I teabagging Melly?
Me
No.
too. I have
That-
band-aids.
That's not what I
Told
was
you I had
doing.
a plan to work.
Need something.
All right, now let's go get to our rooms.
I can't believe
Just like
my
Mama
wife
told
just
me.
killed you, AWOL.
Oh, I knew it was gonna
Oh
happen.
my
She showed
God.
up late and was just like pointing at him like, oh, I'm gonna get him.
Oh my god. Alright, I think it's enough reminiscing. Wait a minute, there's more sledge battles? I don't think I've ever watched this whole video.
Jades and Jory.
Okay,
Go ahead, get ready.
Alright, we'll watch the whole thing.
Your death awaits
Okay,
you
now
in the
here's the
arena.
thing. Next time we do this event, it has to be Chomp
Thank you, sir.
and Melly.
There's Millie.
Johnny, you must win.
Or is it
I
Millie?
believe in you.
Partnership. Where did you go?
I head to the other side. You just go in the front and then take a left.
Jory
Oh
Lona.
yeah, that works too.
These events took quite a bit of effort to pull off. Hey Annie.
Oh crap! I don't know who to root for, Jory or Tack.
Tack!
I'm over both.
Oh, road to Tack.
They're all gonna kill each other.
I want Jory and Tack to kill each other.
Okay, looks like everyone's ready.
Except for that zombie.
That zombie's
Well,
turn.
She's
Johnny.
bleeding.
good?
Hold on.
Yeah, Annie.
Anybody got a bandage?
Hey
I
Joe,
was
hey
gonna
Joe,
go pick
hey
up
big boy.
the dead, but I crashed the SUV and it's on fire now.
Thank you, Shades.
Okay, as soon as she's
Attack
bandaged
guy.
up, I'm gonna start the countdown.
Sure.
Riddler.
All right.
That's the name
Start
I
in
have.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight.
Go for a go for the 2v1. Go for the 2v1.
Stop Tack, bitch. I love that.
Stop tack, bitch. Nice. The old meme. Of course,
Oh,
Mr.
no!
Mr. Shades goes right
no!
for me.
Out of
Oh my
bounds.
god, what?
Oh, I was
Get
kicked.
back in the arena.
Melly just vanished and there's just blood. Like,
Ooh, public
right
variable restriction.
302.
That was me. I was kicked. What?
Weird.
It's weird.
oh,
Look
Jory.
into that.
Good old battle eye.
Oh man.
Approach.
Hold on.
Look
more like
All the people in this event, let's go through. Kenson, Riddler, Ono Porkchop, Melly. Who's 2514? I'm not sure who that was. Long hair don't care. I'm not sure who that is either. Mr. Ender, Mr. Shades, Nom Chomp, Sequisha, Lannister Red, Coriel, Axels. I think this is Jory Lana. Hobbs. Who's Hobbs? I think Hobbs is Loki Pally. Avanis, AWOL, Tack Impulse, Captain Skeppy.
walk.
Wow. Okay, there's a couple names in there that I had forgotten.
Attack trying to get a better angle in this situation. Shade's aware of this. Shade's trying to vault on ammo box.
Baits him.
Did I get back in time to see anything?
Oh, so you got hit. You probably got hit too hard because the sledgehammer's OP and it kicked you.